Hello there, everyone. I'm once again Robert, back as before, and those of you who have calendars and have been paying attention to them might have noticed that today is Thursday. So, I missed last week, which means let's comment on 2 weeks worth of other people's videos. First off, Shelby and Marissa, your videos on the Hobbits. I haven't watched them. They're like 3 times as long as anyone else's videos, and B, I haven't seen it yet, and I suspect there will be spoilers in your videos, so, not too eager for that. Danielle, Skyrim. Yes, I used to play Skyrim as well, and then I stopped. Didn't take an arrow to the knee or anything extraordinary like that, and just kind of stopped. And according to Steam, I only got in about 38 hours, or 34. I think it was 34, actually, which, it's Skyrim, that's like nothing, so I should probably go back and play that at some point, especially because it has Steam trading cards now. Elliot! I'll be perfectly honest, I don't really have any comments to make on your videos. It sucks to be stuck on the level in Mario game, but I don't know. Sorry, man. No real strong comments to make. Marissa! Your video where you talked about how you were reading the first book, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. No, wait. You were on the second. Yes, you were on Two Towers. Well, I once started the first one, and then I stopped and didn't finish. That's kind of what happened with Skyrim 2. I wonder, there's definitely a pattern there. But anyways, aside from my lack of commitment to various forms of entertainment and finishing them, Nick, speaking of entertainment, you need to get Joel back on your video and continue your story that you two were doing. It's an exceptional narrative. For the good of all humanity, it must continue. Oh, and the laser tag thing does sound like it was quite fun. Very interesting. That whole bomb diffusion scenario does sound pretty cool. And Shelby, Christmas presents. Well, mostly gift cards, like, not anywhere specific. They were like the generic, Visa gift cards. Though I did get $40 to iTunes as well. And also checks from like relatives who lived far out. This is because I had a very short Christmas list. However, the handful of things that were on it, I did get. And everything on it was related to our favorite game, or, pretty much my favorite board game, Cards Against Humanity. The 4th expansion, as well as 2 expansions by a third-party company. The company is called Vampire Squid, and their expansions are called Crabs Adjust Humidity, because, they can't actually use the name Cards Against Humanity. And then, most importantly, I got the bigger, blacker box to illustrate the collection. The manual here so that doesn't fall. I don't know how well the laptop camera is going to pick this up, but there we go. You can see it. Foam block over here, some spare inserts, and then basically everything else is cards except for like an insert here and an insert here. So yeah, these are all the cards I have. White cards, black cards, blank cards of both colors. Because even though I keep saying I will, I haven't filled those in yet. But yeah, basically got half again as many cards. And let me see if I can find one of them here to show you. I should have pulled one of these out ahead of time. Here we go. Crabs Adjust Humidity. They look a bit different. The font is different than the Cards Against Humanity font on the back. And they have their symbol in this corner instead of this corner. But otherwise, and their material is a little different too. They feel different. But normally, any one of those things would be enough to make me not buy it. But with Cards Against Humanity, they're close enough, and it just really doesn't matter enough to not buy them. So, I bought them. And I also got my secret card out of the lid. I tried to do it. There was a cool and effective way I found online, and I completely screwed it up doing it that way, so I ended up ripping the packaging a lot more than intended. But, So, yeah. Have that. And, otherwise I've been enjoying, or I enjoyed. It's over now at this point. Everything. I mean, they're doing the Encore sale, but I would have bought all these things anyways if I wanted any of them. I don't think anything on the Encore sale I actually bought this time. But the Steam Winter Sale. I took great advantage of that. Bought many things. Haven't gotten around to playing most of them yet. The ones I have played, Project Zomboid. It's an indie zombie survival game that I found out about a while back, and didn't buy it though. Didn't play it till the sale. I don't know how long I've played, but I think I got it for $9 on 40% off. It was $15 normally, and then 40% off. So yeah, $9, and I've already gotten at least 9 hours of playtime out of it, so worth the purchase. Eldritch is another game I bought. Interesting, roguelike, first-person Cthulhu survival thing with pixely graphics. It's interesting, and I'm definitely going to play more of it, though I have been playing other things too. Something else I bought that I actually played. Oh, Long Live the Queen. Play that one. Died. There's like it's a fairly linear game. There's really no randomness to it, but it still has a lot of different choices and branching trees and options and all that, skill sets, and story is different each time. Has replayability, and there's like 11 different ways to die. Although there's more than 11 endings where you die, but there's 11 different ways to die. I got 6 of them to 2 endings where I survive, and only one of those endings actually resulted in me being crowned queen, which is the goal of the game. Their main character is, her mother has just died, and now she's like a year away from being able to be old enough to be crowned queen of the kingdom. So your goal is to survive that long. Yeah, did it once for all the many times I failed. But interesting, I will be playing more of that. And again, I think I've already gotten my hour of playtime for $1 spent in on that. Bought some other games too. I don't know if there's anything off the top of my head that I really need to mention. However, what I should mention, make this my closing note, a game called Europa Universalis 4 has its first expansion coming out just under 2 weeks, and today the pre-order came up as an option, and immediately bought. And it's cheaper than I was expecting. It's only $15, and that's before the 10% discount if you buy the pre-order. And I mean, given the scope of it, I was expecting 20 and wouldn't have been surprised if it was 25. So the fact that it's $15 before discount, that's just awesome. Like, really happy about that. So, yeah, Steam Summer Sale games, lots of games to play. More games coming shortly. Lots of games. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go play some games because got a lot of that to do. And see you next week.